Happy Saturday, family and patients. Hope you guys are all having a great and blessed day. Dr. Mark with you, and we got Soph. She is now 8 years old.
9.
I'm just kidding. I knew that. So she's my 9-year-old. That's the fourth girl, number 4. We got 16, 15, 11, and 9. And Sophie finished school this week, and she's going to be a first grader next year.
Oh my God. No,
What are you going to be?
Fourth grader.
Fourth grader. That's right. Okay, so she's going to be a fourth grader next year. And one of the things that I wanted her on here for just at the beginning here is really kind of pushing this week is that health starts with personal responsibility. It's you taking care of yourself and making sure that you start early and start your family and start your kids on that pathway. So Sophie, why do we get adjusted?
Because we get healthier.
Yeah. And how long have you been adjusted?
Since a baby.
She was adjusted when she was literally minutes old. We made sure that she was in a great alignment from the beginning, and we make sure that she stays in a good alignment for her whole life. So we adjust her about once a week, sometimes 2. I think last night you made me adjust you at 10 o'clock at night. And so sometimes when they're under the weather or whatever it is, so we know with our kids, we get them adjusted. We eat healthy food. We try to live a best lifestyle, healthy lifestyle as we possibly can. And we try to avoid as many toxins as we possibly can. And we pray and make sure that we have positive thoughts on a regular basis. And so cool thing about her, because she's been adjusted her whole life, guess what? She's never been to a doctor's office. How many drugs have you taken in your life?
Yeah.
How many?
0.
She's taken 0 drugs in her whole life. She's had 0 shots in her whole life, and she's 100% healthy. And does that mean that she never gets sick? No, and she'll get sick every now and again, and she'll have tummy aches. And usually when she has tummy aches, it means that she ate something she shouldn't have, right? Or it usually means that it's time for bed. That's typically what it means, right? Yeah. All right. You're good? You want to stay on, or you want to go? Yeah. So I wanted her on here just this week. I just wanted to talk about just getting thank you patients that kept coming in during this whole time. It's been a whirlwind at the office. People are now coming back. We're above numbers that we were before this whole thing started. And I just thank God for that. And thank you, great patients, for that. Also want to let you guys know that we are in the process of actually hiring somebody, another person. And you'll probably see my kids and my wife there at the office a little bit more these days too, because we're trying to make sure that the flow is as easy as possible for you guys, for patients that are coming in. If you're out there and you have had family members or friends, and if you're a patient in the office already, the one thing that I just wanted to thank you with and thank you for was that the whole time here, we gave you some extra adjustments the whole way. And you guys that kept coming just kept our business open, kept supporting us. We love and appreciate every single one of you for that. I do want to ask you guys, this is a favor I need from everybody that's listening to my voice here, whether you're a patient of mine or whether you're a friend of mine or somebody that follows us. I'm going to actually put a link in here. We have a Facebook ad running right now that has an offer to come in for $29. And so typically it costs a lot more than that, but we're doing it because we're just trying to reach out to the community and trying to help more people these days. And so I'm going to attach this link to the YouTube or to the Facebook, and you can actually be able to get and click or even send this thing to your friends and your family members. I know a lot of you that have been coming in, you're like, man, I really am trying to get my brother here. I'm trying to get my sister here. I'm trying to get my uncle here, my coworker, whatever it is. Sometimes what I've seen is that you'll go ask them and they'll kind of just blow it off. But what I've seen with the Facebook ad is that people that have been sending the links out to everybody, they've actually had some great responses, because it kind of takes it and puts it out of their hand. It's like putting a business card in their hand, and then they can go do whatever they want to do from there. So, hey, I hope you guys are having a great and blessed week. This looks like it's going to be a gorgeous weekend down here in Charlotte. I just want to let you guys know that take personal responsibility for your health. Get your adjustments, eat the healthy foods, get exercise, make sure that you clean your mind and also clean your body from toxins. Do not put toxins in your body. I had a lady in Wednesday, I guess it was. And she looks up at me and she goes, man, and she's 85 years old. She goes, I'm really having a lot of dizziness, lady. What do you think that is? And I said, Miss Carol, have you been wearing this mask all day? And she's like, yeah, I've been all over the place today. So I've been wearing the mask. And I said to her, I said, listen, I go, you're depriving yourself of oxygen right now. I go, you've got to take it off, at least in the car or wherever you're out. And sure enough, she pulls it off and she's like, oh my gosh, she goes, that's exactly it. And she told me later on, she's like, that's why I was so dizzy. So just be aware. And again, I get it. Just the word of saying mask is going to cause a fight. Listen, I'm kind of starting to realize through this whole thing, I'm coming out the other side of it. I think God's kind of changing my heart maybe a little bit, because I was at the front of this just trying to battle everybody that didn't have my thoughts and my thinking. But what we're starting to see is that flip a coin. Half the people are on one side, half the people are on the other side. And there's a lot of disagreements and a lot of gray areas in between. But I think we got to realize is that we all have different upbringings. We were raised differently, and we've got to do what's right for our family and what we believe in. So respect that. And so making sure that anything that we can do to help you guys along the way, we are here for you at Family Healing Chiropractic. Like I said, I'll put the links with this video all over the place, so that way you guys can kind of refer your friends and family members. We'd appreciate that a ton. We had a lady that came in last week that had massive migraine headaches, and you can, for 15 years, you guys probably heard the video on that. And because somebody sent her over to her office, her life's completely changed now because the headache went away with one adjustment. So you just never know how far reaching something that you say may think or do might change the lives of millions tomorrow. That's one of our quotes that one of our founders in chiropractic, BJ Palmer, said. And it's so true, though. You just never know how much somebody's just waiting and begging that somebody tells them what's going on. So I hope you guys have a great and blessed day. Love you guys. Talk to you soon.